If you're anything like me as a runner, then stretching does not come naturally to you at all. Maybe you don't know why you should stretch, maybe you don't know what you should stretch. I'm going to show you how you can make use of walking in order to stretch. So there's no excuse. If you can walk, you can stretch. So here's the scenario. Let's say you're done with your run. Just allow yourself a little bit of distance between where you stop running and where you're supposed to go afterwards, like your car, your bike, or your home. Too close? Right. Let's start walking. So the first one you want to do is a piriformis stretch. You're going to drive your knee up and your ankle up at the same time. You do want to be careful if you've had a very tough or strenuous workout. You want to go easier on your stretches in general. Did you know that if you stretched regularly, this could increase your performance? That's worth it. Google it. Let's stretch our hamstrings. One foot in front, put your body weight on the back leg, keep your back straight, and just tilt your upper body forward. You don't need to lift the foot up. That'll just stretch your sciatic nerve, which might not be a good idea if you've got back pain. If your hamstrings are not loose enough, then you'll have a hard time reaching forward and having a long stride. You'll be missing out on performance. Now on the quad stretch, what I like to do is grab the ankle, stretch your quads, really pull that knee back without arching your lower back, and lean forward just to give a little bit of oil in that opposite hip joint right here. I grab my ankle, I'll lean forward. That helps to reposition the hip joint. So the hip joint is a ball and socket joint, and sometimes the leg bone is not well aligned into the socket. Leaning forward will help you with that a little bit. Next up, you can take a lunge forward step. And here we're trying to stretch the hip flexors. Make sure you're not overarching your back. Deep stretch and walk forward to change side. Right, I'm cheating. So really deep stretch and one step forward. Here, if you don't mind putting your hands on the floor, you're going to lean forward into that leg and get a deep adductor stretch on the front leg. You should feel that all the way up to the groin, and then you know you're stretching the right stuff. Why is it important? If you don't stretch that, then it's going to weaken your glute medius. If you feel one side is tighter than the other, just work on that tight side twice. This is how you manage imbalances in your body. Oh look, great, it's raining. So on our next stretch, I'm going to cheat a little bit. We are going to go sideways a little bit, but still facing the direction we're going. Stretch here on the inside of the thigh, and what you can do to go forward. Here, step the other side, Spider-Man style. You're still stretching the inside of your leg. If those adductors are too tight, then they might have a tendency to pull your knees inwards, especially if you've got flat feet. So stretching can prevent that. Was that necessary? And to finish, before we get to the bike, we're going to do a TFL stretch. The TFL sits right here on the side. If you've been watching my channel, you know I love that stretch. I call it the banana stretch. You're going to cross one leg in the direction you're moving and then stretch in the opposite side. You should feel your stretch from here all the way up to your arm. And then in order to walk forward, dance move, change side. Whoosh! TFL stretch. Super important for runners. Tell me in the comments, do you ever stretch your TFLs? Tight TFLs can cause back pain, knee pain. Think about it. Okay, so we finally reached the bike. Hopefully, I won't see you in my clinic, but I'd like to see you again on this channel. À bientôt. Dramatic exit. The only problem with that is you have to get back the equipment. Here we go. Oh, it's raining.